Galacta first appeared in Marvel Assistant Size Spectacular, where a bunch of apparently Z-list characters were given their own short stories. Whatever story was voted to be most popular ended up being its own miniseries on the what's it called? Marvel Digital Comics Unlimited, and Galacta won by a large margin. Galacta is the estranged daughter of Galactus. She was... Let's see now. Why don't they put the credits in the front of the book anymore? Oh, here we go. She was created by Adam Warren and Hector Sevilla Lujan, a.k.a. Else Villa on DeviantArt. And I gotta say, the artwork of this book is definitely what would attract any future readers. Else Villa's artwork is very anime inspired. The characters are very expressive. The story goes as follows. Galacta is very what's the word for it? She doesn't like the fact that she's the daughter of Galactus. She resents him, the fact that he's never around, and the fact that she feels that she's more than just a roaming stomach going through the cosmos. It never really explains why, but Galacta is a superhero. She uses her skills to try to help people as much as she can. Doesn't explain why. No real backstory as to that, but the main the driving force behind this particular story is the fact that Galacta can no longer control her hunger, and she discovers that she is infested with a cosmic tapeworm. I am not making that up. So she basically goes around trying to find some way to alleviate her hunger. Like, she won't allow herself to eat any of the Earth citizens, but any alien invaders that she happens to come across in her travels, as she puts it, yum. Galacta only has a few lines during the entire book. All of her dialogue is consistent of thought. She speaks in a very particular way. She speaks in a very regal, very intelligent, authoritative sort of voice, peppered with Earth slang. She's a very interesting character, very cute, very well done, considering she is a derivative character. I'm not going to spoil what happens in the ending, but it's definitely a surprise ending, and I found it to be quite likable. The only things that really irked me about this book is that the entire book is sprinkled with these fake Twitter pages, Twitter posts. Like, all the power cosmic, like, infinite technology at her disposal, and she uses it to tweet. It really doesn't add to the experience of this comic in any way, shape, or form. And what perplexes me is that the fact that there's only 2 pages of artwork and then there's 7 pages of fake tweets. The other thing that kind of irks me is how the other Marvel characters look in this book. Like, I'm pretty sure Wolverine doesn't have glowing red eyes. And including the cover, the appearance of the Thing changes about 3 times. There's like a little collage of a few Marvel characters on one page, and oh look, they found a way to work in Deadpool. Yeah. That's about it. That, and I'm pretty sure that the Ultimate Nullifier doesn't have a safety switch. But then again, I didn't know that mutants were created by a race of beings called the Celestials, so what do I know? Very recommended for the artwork alone. Story's pretty good. What makes me wonder is just why hasn't this character appeared ever again? This one shot was printed May 2010, and the character hasn't been seen since. Well, I suppose the ending might have some explanation about that. Not going to spoil it. But God damn it, one of these days I'm going to learn how to talk. Interestingly enough, Galacta was actually voted one of the top 50 characters on the Capcom Unity poll for future Marvel vs. Capcom 3 characters. Mind you, she was 49, but still, for a character that's only been around like 3 years. No, not even 3 years. Like 2.5 years. It's still pretty good. Well, that's it for now.